Siyempre, una muna kay Direk Ryan. Congratulations for joining dito sa Enquest Artist Agency. And, curious lang ako, Direk, ano yung feeling, reactions, yung inner emotions na, kumbaga, hindi ka lang Direk Ryan Carlos, ikaw rin yung the only accredited teacher, di ba? Big word, accredited teacher ng Chabok Technique.
Dati hindi ko alam paano i-process eh. Kasi imagine mo lahat ng artista, araw-araw ilang karga yung naririnig ko. And sometimes they share it in the class or sometimes they will whisper. Kasi minsan kung hindi open yung artista and it's really too personal, they have options to whisper and to do a backdoor. Meaning, sa akin lang nila sasabihin. Sa dami nun, imagine mo, dati, paano ko ipoproseso yun? Pero I learned how to para magpagpag kasi ginagamit lang namin yun sa eksinahan. Kaya in our class, we respect one another that this is our safe space. We don't use cell phones for 4 hours. Every break, saka lang nila kukunin ng cellphone nila. May disiplina po na gano'n yung mga artista. Para ngayon, nagkakatulungan din sila na hindi natin chinichismis yung bawat isa. Pinapahusay lang natin yung craft nila kasi you will never go wrong when you use pain as a fuel to win. Kaya doon ko naintindihan si Ivana Chabak eh. Ang daming pain ng mga Pilipino. Lalo na ng mga artista. And yung pain na yun, it turned out there's beauty in it. At nagagamit nila sa... Ngayon, for example, ang daming vertical drama. Ano bang vertical drama, di ba? Parang it's like radio drama visualized. Pero guess what? Yung mga artista ko, they land jobs in the vertical drama and nagugustuhan sila ng director. Kunyari lang, for example, hindi ba si Pearl? Yes. Okay. For example lang, ibibida ko lang si Pearl kasi meron siya ngayong vertical drama na yung ICU. And then, kailangan niya makipagtagisan ng galing kay Dimples Romana at saka kay Joey Bascon. Tumawag sa akin yung director at ang sabi sa akin ni Crisanto Aquino, Direk, kabado ako kay Pearl. Kailangan makipagsabayan siya. No choice. Nag one-on-one kami, first 6 hours, 5 hours, and then nag-taping. Guess what? After nung pack-up, ang unang tinawagan ng director ako, thank you ha, nakipagsabayan si Pearl.
Wow.
So, I'm happy for her kasi nag-open up siya. Pero hindi naman niya sasabihin lahat ng mga karga niya doon sa eksena eh. Makikita lang doon sa trabaho niya. It's the same thing with all my actors here. May it be their MQAA or mga bagets. Even sa kanila, may mga, naalala ko may mga paano po niyo pinapakarga yung mga bata? Kunyari lang, yung eksena, nag-aaway. Yan sabihin nila sa akin, Direk, may karga ko. Sino? Yung kaklase ko. Kasi kinuha yung sandwich ko eh. Saan ang ginawa mo? Dinilaan ko. Okay, eksena na tayo. Yan, ramdam na. Even ang bagets, kids level. So, hindi ko sila pinipilit. I don't direct my actors kung paano iaarte. Kasi why? I always tell them, if I will act it in front of you, you will all act like Ryan Carlos and you don't want that. Kailangan manggaling yung choice sa inyo based dun sa pain and understanding ng objective. So, mahirap na madali, but siguro ang pinaka-reward po sa akin is if I see them that they get to know more better of themselves in the workshop. That's already a success too. When they land jobs and bonus when they win awards.
Sa mga nahawakan mo ng artista sa iyong workshops, can you name 3 na talagang bumilib ka?
Yeah. Okay po. So marami po sila, no?
Yes, so,
pero yung talagang nanggaling sa akin when I started the Chabak Technique is si Christian Bables. Si Christian Bables kasi, sayang in-invite ko siya kaya lang meron siyang ganap yata ngayon. Si Christian Bables kasi was my student in scriptwriting in Lasal. Hindi ko mapagsalita yun. Tapos sabi ko lang sa kanya, anak, manood ka kaya ng workshop ko. I have a one-on-one that time with Catherine. Sabi ko, bira ako nagpapa-audit ng one-on-one. But I feel lang sa ko. Pinangutang niya yung pamasahe niya, pumunta siya sa workshop ko. Tapos after that, nagustuhan niya. Nag-enroll siya sa workshop. Work his way up from introductory, advanced, and masterclass. And after Die Beautiful, then the rest is history.
Yes.
For Christian Bables. Kulang na lang, nakalimutan niyo sa luha si Direk Jun. Doon sa, there's a clip niya, but that's one, Christian. And then two, of course, si Lisa.
Yes.
Lisa's here. Kasi, nalala ko, the first masterclass that we did was with participant siya. Okay, and then, every night yan, pinupuyat niya si Ice ng mga karga nila and all that. But I've seen Lisa, kung paano siya nag-grow as an actor, kung paano niya in-embrace yung... Kasi in this technique, we use our insecurities, our flaws to win. Hindi namin kinakahiya yun. That is why who you are. Gagamitin namin yun kung paano mananalo. Kaya, yan, isa yan si Lisa. And then, sino pa ba? Ang dami eh. And yan, of course, sila, yan, ito mga nandito ngayon, di ba? Sila Jenny. Of course, Tita Carla, kahit na artista ko siya dati sa nagkakilala kami sa Florinda. But sabi ko, Tita Carla, can I invite you as my guest? So, as my guest actor for the workshop. Tapos may konti, Tita Carla is one of my teachers in the introductory. Sabi ko, at her age, willing pa siyang matuto. Ang dami pang, nakita ko kung paano nila naging open para mas maging mahusay na artista. Kaya that is always what I tell my new actors, to be a sponge. Na hindi dapat natutulog yung acting is a lifestyle of learning. You're just as good as your last work. Yun lang po yung katayan. And ako marami pa po, hindi ko lang masabi, but at the top of my head yun po.
Thank you, Direk. And for my last question, para sa lahat na nandito. Yes, ano yung best lesson na natutunan nyo doing the acting workshop under Direk Ryan Carlos? Kitch. Go, Kitch.
Ayan, magandang gabi po sa lahat ng press natin. Salamat po dahil pinaulakan niyo po kami dito sa sa event na to. So yeah, ako, ang natutunan ko, gaya nung sinabi ko dati kay Direk Ryan talaga, na yung last day namin, sabi ko, ang swerte pala naming mga aktor. Kasi yung pain natin, pwede natin gamitin, pwede natin pagkakitaan. At the same time, parang na-realize ko kasi, during nung nandun ako sa workshop kay Direk Ryan, meron ako nakausap na Grab driver na bigla lang niya sa akin sinabi na nagkaroon siya ng amnesia. So nakalimutan niya lahat. Tapos nung time medyo syempre papunta ako sa workshop, sabi ko, grabe no, kahit pala yung pain na meron tayo bilang humans, dapat pa rin pala natin pahalagahan yung mga bagay na yun kahit masakit siya. Kasi lalo na yun, ako bilang aktor, pwede ko siyang gamitin pala. Though yung pain na yun, pag tumatanda ka, nag-iiba rin yung level ng pain na yun. Kumbaga, kahit bumalik ka doon sa lugar na kung saan nangyari yung pain na yun, meron pa rin pero hindi na siya tulad doon dati. Pero mararamdaman mo sa sarili mo na masakit pa rin. So, dito sa Chobak, nung ginagawa namin yung mga exercises, parang sabi ko, buti na lang napagdaanan ko itong mga pain na to. Pero yung pain na yun, hindi siya yung dapat babagsak eh. Ito yung pain na dapat malalaman mo na matutulungan ka sa buhay mo. Ano na yung next mong gagawin, paano mo siya malalagpasan. So, ayun, sana may nakuha kayo sa sinip.
Nakita naman namin yung kay B-Boy.
Yes, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat and thank you Direk sa pag-invite din sa akin.
Si Jenny Miller was for the longest time po nasa masterclass.
Yes, oo. And mga naging kaklase, magkakaklase na po kami nila Ate Carmi dyan. Masasabi ko, marami akong natutunan kay Direk. First of all, yung Chabak technique, sobrang nagpapasalamat ako doon. Kasi for 23 years na nasa showbiz din ako, minsan hindi mo may iwasan na nandun yung kaya ko rin bang makipagsabay sa mga veterano. Alam mo yung mga ganon, ang hirap. Minsan, nandun yung kaba. So, with the Chabak technique, doon mo masasabi, ready ako. Yun lagi ang sabi ko kay Derek. Gusto ko direct, at first yun yung sabi ko, gusto ko direct, pag binigyan ako ng role, wala na, hindi ako natatakot. Kaya ko ibigay lahat ng kaya. Lahat ng makakaya ko. Kasi, confident ako. Nag-aral ako kay Derek Ryan, Chabak technique to. Yung gano'n. Alam ko na yung diskarte. So, yun, nag-undergo ko ng training kay Derek. Siguro naka-3 yata akong masterclass kay Derek. Gusto ko pa sana, kaya lang medyo naging busy na. But, yun. So maraming natutunan kay Derek Ryan yun. Malaki ang utang na loob ko kay Derek Ryan for that. And isa pa, ewan ko, share ko lang dito, Derek. May ginawa kaming project ni Derek, may ginawa kaming movie. Yes, na sana soon. Lumabas na. May isang eksenang na-challenge ako. Challenge niya ako. Kasi yung role doon, mahirap yung role ko. Merong whole day, wala akong ginawa, di umiyak. Basta ganon. Tapos, siguro mga 4 a.m. na yun. Parang last pong ako, parang ganon. Iiyak ka pa rin. Hirap na ako, tuyo na. Sabi ko ganon, pagod na po, ganyan. Tapos lumapit siya sa akin. Jen, pag pinalabas natin itong movie to, wala namang disclaimer to eh. Hindi natin pwedeng ilagay na, pagod ka na, hello sunrise na. Oo. Yung mga viewers na yan, nagbayad. Binigay yung oras nila para mapanood yung movie natin. Ibigay mo kung yung deserve nilang mapanood para sa movie. Hinawakan pa ako ni Direk doon. Tapos sabi ko, sige, go Direk. Kaya ko to. So yun, bilang aktor, walang oras. Kung ano yung hinihingi ng eksena, kailangan ibigay mo, umiyak ka or whatever. Wala kang excuse. Kung yan yung passion mo, kung yan yung trabaho mo, gawin mo lahat ng kaya mo. And si Derek Ryan, malaking naitulong sa akin.
Klaro pa lang po, wala pang Eddie Garcia.
Wala pa po! Oo, wala pa po Eddie Garcia.
Wala pa Eddie.
Tsaka parang late yung call din namin. Nakalock.
Yung oras kasi.
Oo, yun. Ayan lang po. Thank you po.
Kaming nag-start.
Oo.
Makaling call yun.
At least I'm honest. Okay.
Michael.
Hello po, magandang araw. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat. My name is Michael Ver. I'm a MQA artist po, TV5. And first of all, I would like to thank Derek Ryan and also the MQA for having us with this workshop, and also my fellow actors as well that help us to make me who I am today, who made me stronger as a person, not just an actor but a person as well. So the first takeaway ko po sa workshop is the preparation. Na-notice ko po na just like an athlete po kasi ako. I'm a national team in the sport of modern pentathlon.
Yes.
And I'll be playing for the SEA Games this December. Good job. So, the first one po is napaka-importante po ng preparasyon po when it comes to the Chabak technique kasi Derek Ryan always tell us kahit gaano ka pa kagaling na aktor, pag hindi ka nag-prepare, doon talaga makikita talaga sa work mo. And yun talaga yung na-learn ko din kasi there were times na I prepared so hard and the results I have, nakuha ko talaga. And there were times na I did not prepare, not much, doon talaga kahit sobrang gusto kong ito ma-achieve, hindi ko talaga na-achieve. Kaya yun yung first one, yung preparation. And number 2 naman is the life lessons talaga na pwede mong ma-apply in the real life. One thing I shared also sa class is that there was one time na I failed in this competition, pero because of the advice of Direk na all those negative things or all those failures that you experience, take it as a positive thing. Before I got the gold medal last week, I actually failed. Natalo po ako sa isang competition. I was 8th place. Imagine mo gaano kalayo yung spot. Pero I took it as a positive thing na I'll learn from this. I'll take all those negative things na happen and formulate it, and I'll make a new one. Babangon ako, and then last week I got the gold medal and qualified for the SEA Games. Yes, and I continue to grow as a person then, not just an actor, but as a person, and continue to inspire people and artists na people as well na you can always achieve your goals if you work hard towards it and always prepare for it, and you can have your dreams come true. That would be all.
Sumakses,
Thank you so much. Sumakses siya.
Proseso.
Proseso. Maraming salamat po.
Ayan, isa sa mga top choices sa mga best ni Direk,
Pressure.
Miss Lisa.
Good evening, everyone. It's quite surreal that I'm actually in a lineup of actors kasi, di ba, having played a different role with my previous work with the FTCP, so having the same press con, pero as an actress. So yun, siguro yun yung unang-una kong na-achieve or na-receive every time I participate in the Ryan's class. I'm reminded that I am an actress, and I get to embrace the very, very first reason why I am in this industry. I started as an actress, and I worked my way up. And who would have thought that I would actually get to a point where I will be on the other side, you know, providing support for our filmmakers. So, napakalaking bagay sa akin. Every time Direk gives me an opportunity to train, to act, to do workshops, to do a scene, especially during that time na parang hindi ko pwedeng ma-exercise itong craft na to. What does the Chabak technique teach me? Because ako, I've been acting since I was 15 years old. So, I've done Stanislavski, I've done Uta Hagen, nakapag-Meisner na ako. I've also done Strasbourg, here and there. These are different kinds of acting techniques that train you as an actor to understand your tool, and yourself is your tool. So, with Chabak, siguro ang pinaka-biggest takeaway ko is, I've become a better human being. Because Chabak challenges you to confront your truth, to be vulnerable. And that's the greatest gift that you can give to an audience. Because a lot of us in life, we live our lives covering up, coping, para mag-survive tayo. But when you are an actor, your main job is to open yourself up and allow people in to see those innermost hurt, trauma that you experience, so that you can come up with really truthful and realistic performances. And yes, thanks to the 6 years, I have endured a lot of challenges. Sa bawat pain na nararamdaman ko, lalo na when I was in government position, nako, si Direk talaga, dito mo ilabas yung galit mo dun sa kung kanino man. Nacha-channel mo siya into something that would allow you to understand and have a better perspective. Kasi, for example, for so long, I rarely use my mom. Kasi kahit na napakaganda ng relationship namin ngayon, alam kong yung haba ng taon na we were not together, ang dami mong bubog. At kahit na seemingly parang okay talaga kami, maraming mga hurt na hindi napapag-usapan. But when you do a scene and you use the hottest person, meaning you're my mom, for example, understanding yung objective to get you to love me despite not knowing me as your daughter, growing up. Ang sakit nun i-confront. So, imagine you're talking to your mom and you're actually telling her the things that you will never say in real life. Things that you will never allow yourself to because natatakot ka na masaktan, natatakot ka na ma-reject. But in this space, when you're an actor, you're able to say it because you're saying it to another character, pero siya yung nasa utak mo. And that's, after a scene, tao tayo, pinoprocess mo yon as a person now. Nasabi ko yun, nakakagaang siya. And I remember one scene, I called my mom right after, and we started talking about something that we have not discussed for a long time. So, if you are embracing this process, and if you are if you really commit to being an actor, yun yung requirement sa ating lahat. And sana mas marami pang mga aktor yung ganon. Kasi karamihan sa mga actors natin, hanggang dito lang. Tama na yan, umarte, umiyak ako, exit. But that's not really what makes an actor. So, thank you, Direk, for always, reminding us that as this is the best instrument that we have, our truth, our pain, and our experience.
Thank you, Lisa. I think the challenge for me is to talk less. Because if I have to talk about it, hanggang midnight po tayo dito, ha? Because I think I'm one of the oldest ones here, with Direk. Direk, Ryan, and I have known each other for years, more. I think about 13, 14 years more. Because I've been teaching for almost 14 years with Direk, okay? Trained by Direk. In fact, I owe so much to Direk because he was the one who saw, hindi pa kami Ivana noon, he was the one who saw and challenged me if I wanted to teach. After he gave me the baptism of fire. But I had to go through to prove it to him. But anyway, you see, the Ivana Chabak is not just for actors. It's when you get to know the technique and the 12 tools. It's for writers, it's for directors. It's for anyone who wants to know how to cope with pain in life. And that's the reason why when we give workshops, the number one I always tell my students is we're not here to teach you how to act. Because actors are a dime and a dozen. Aside from what you're going to learn here, number one for me is to help you, just like what Lisa said earlier, to help you become a better human being. Because even for us, when we realize what we've learned, we learned that pain is something you should not run away from. It's not something you hide. Pain is something that you use as a fuel to keep you moving forward, to help you become a better person. It is also in our Ivana Chabak training and what Direk always teaches us that you are never a victim of your circumstance or your situation. Because if you feel that you're a victim, then you're going to put up a self-pity party. Right? Now, who wants losers? Do you like losers? No. But don't be a victim. Be a victor because of it. Not out of it, not in spite of it, but because of it. Become a victor. Okay? And that's what you're going to use. All of these things we're learning is something you're going to need in your life. In how you have a better perspective in life, in how you're going to look at situations, problems, even your traumas. All of us have traumas in life. All of us have bubog, And it is here that we discover, even with the people that are taking up as a teacher, and I really owe this to Direk Ryan, that you learn empathy. It's so easy to sympathize with people, but empathy is something that others don't have. You know what it feels like to be in that situation, and you're going to do something about it. That's empathy. And so much to learn that I wish everybody would have the opportunity to learn from Direk Ryan doing the Ivana Chabak method, because it really is about life. Your altitude, how high you are, will depend on your attitude, not your aptitude. Your aptitude you can learn. Gifts and talents you can learn. But to have the right attitude in everything in life, that's going to make you a winner. So, thank you. Maraming salamat.
Thank you.
Pang Miss Universe yung answer.
Hindi ko naman sinabi na I would like to thank my parents.
Actually, nasabi na po ng lahat eh. Pero ang pinaka-importante talaga doon is when you try to learn the Chabak technique, totoo yung sinabi nila. Definitely, it will make you a better person. Yun yung pinaka-importante talaga doon kasi pag nag-train ka naman talaga, yes, pwede kang humusay umacting eh. Direct, totoo naman yan eh. Pero once na ginagawa mo talaga to, ina-apply mo sa totoong buhay, direct, it will make you a better person. And I'm thank you for that.
Siguro
Maraming salamat.
bakit, thank you for saying that. Bakit it makes them a better person? Kasi after the workshop, they will face their deep-seated issues in life. Kaya nga nung pandemic, nag-open yung workshop ko to 25 participating countries. Eh di ba, nakulong tayo. Isa lang ang sinabi nila, para daw may libre na silang therapy. And they're still winning as well as an actor. When I say win, makikita mo talaga na humuhusay sila. Kasi napakahirap sa lahat yung to create a behavior. Ano yung behavior? In layman's term, yung nuances ng artista. Dapat hindi na ituturo ang nuances eh. Hindi na ituturo ang behavior. Otherwise, kapag naituro ko, they will act like Ryan Carlos. Kailangan lumabas yun eh. At lalabas lang yun kung kaya nilang i-process yung pain nila na kinakarga doon. Yeah. So, thank you.
Ako naman po, bilang isang veteranang artista, siguro, ang reason ko talaga na sumali dito at naging estudyante ni Direk Ryan is because ganun kong kamahal at passionate ako sa aking trabaho. Sinabi ko nga kanina na noon ako as bilang comedian, gusto ko maging versatile talaga ako na lahat mapupuntahan ko. Na hindi ako ninervyusin pagka drama na yung ibibigay sa akin. And I really do my best na pagka meron class si Direk Ryan, talagang sasali ako. Kasi I believe na yung katulad nung sinasabi niya, na katulad nung pag nag-exercise ka, kapag ka itinigil mo yung pagpunta mo sa gym, mawawala yung muscle mo. So yung emotional muscle, kailangan parati yan, ina-activate. So sa akin talaga, kahit na busy ako or may ginagawa akong soap, parati akong, pag may opportunity, sumasali talaga ako sa workshop. Kasi ang dami-dami kong natutunan. Alam ko matagal na ako sa ano, at sinasabi pa ng iba, dapat teacher ka na eh, kasi ang tanda mo na bakit ikaw pa yung tinuturuan. But for me, learning is an investment and being humble enough na sabihin kong may pangangailangan pa ako at matututunan pa ako sa acting is talagang for me is already a win situation, attitude na talagang ina-admit ko na mayroon pa akong matututunan. And nakakatuwa kasi sinasabi ko kay Direk Ryan, minsan pag busy na to, mga after 2 days, tsaka magte-text back, ikukwento ko sa kanya, Direk, nagawa ko yung eksena sa drama, na ganito yung ano, kasi ginamit ko yung chabak technique, yung mga tinuro mo sa akin, nagawa ko siya na confidently, na alam ko na hindi ako ninenervyos at hindi ako alangan. Alam kong nagawa ko at ang laki ng naitulong mo sa akin. So for me, yung pag-aaral ay hindi dapat ikinahihiya or mayroong hinto dahil matanda na. Para sa akin, continuously ako matututo at mag-aaral.
Just to add to that, that's very true. Actors should never stop learning. That's one thing that the Rec has always really emphasized. Have a teachable heart. Be humble enough to realize that there's still so much to learn, just like in life. You know, it's a learning, it's a lifestyle of learning. And actors should always have that there's still something that I can still learn from it.
Okay, I always tell people, the best actors in the world are kids. As in, kasi ang dami ko nang hinawakan ng mga bata. Name it, all the lead actors na nakilala natin before sa mga shows. Hinandle ko po sila. Diba? From Bro, to Ningning, to Honesto, lahat sila. And hindi ko pa na-workshop si Zion. Grabe! Excited akong ma-meet siya. Kaya nung nagpunta ako sa vertical drama, ang sabi ko doon kila Sir Jeff, kila Ben, kila Isa, na kasama, kila Georgie, na kasama namin sa MCO, sabi ko, gusto ko ma-meet si Zion kasi nahuhusayan ako. So excited akong i-train siya. Anong gusto mong matutunan pa? Kasi mahusay ka ni, di ba?
May award na nga direct, di ba?
Yun, no?
Ayun po, magandang gabi po. Pakilala mo na ako. Ako po si Zay Cruz. Ang inaasahan ko po matutunan direct ay sana po ma-improve niyo ako bilang actor. Sorry po na hindi ko ma-answer ang question na kung ano yung natutunan ko kay direct kasi hindi pa ako nakakapag-workshop. Pero hoping ko ako na maibigay ko ang best ko sa inyo. Ma-improve niyo pa yung best ko. Kung dati 100% ang best ko, sana po magawa niyo 1,000.
So, 10 trophy na yon.
Ano mo, nagre-research ako, anak na nalalaman ko sa mga direktora na napaka-workable niya yung attitude niya, napaka-husay, napaka-bait. Ayan, kala Carmi can attest. Okay, anak, we'll learn some more. Okay? Importante lang naman, di ba, yung hindi natutulog yung learnings natin. Di ba? Total bata ka pa naman. Okay. Love you. Si Natalia po, na-discover ko siya sa workshop. At nung pina-audition ko siya sa isang soap opera, wala nang pinagpilian. Director, kundi siya. Okay, anak, anong natutunan mo sa workshop and ano pang gusto matutunan? Hi pa muna sa kanila.
Natutunan ko po, hello po!
Cute si...
My name is Natalia Espejo and I'm 7 years old. And ang natutunan ko naman rin po kay Direk Ryan ay huwag umarte po na hindi nararamdaman. Kasi po na parang yung nanonood nawawalan na po ng gana eh. Kaya dapat po yung anchor nyo po sa mga body nyo po, ilabas nyo na po para magaling na po yung and sana rin po ma-improve rin po yung acting ko and super trust rin po ako kay Direk Ryan and Sir Jeff. And ang gusto ko pa po matutunan ay ang dami pa po eh.
Hinay-hinay.
Parang mga singing or dancing. Dami ko po eh.
Okay. Thank you, anak. Alright.
Thank you, I love you, Direk.
Love you.
Hello po, good evening. I'm Pearl Gonzalez. Thank you.
Birthday niyo po. Birthday niyo.
Hey, sino mga Aris dyan? Anyway, I agree po sa lahat ng mga sinagot nila from Kitsch to Miss Carmi Martin and sa dalawang chikiting dito, lalo na kay Zion. And if there's one thing also I've learned sa Chabak and kay Direk, siguro yung you have to really embody your character. Kailangan mo siyang yakapin. Takot na takot akong parang, tao po sila eh. You have to face your traumas, your past, your fears. And, nagamit ko siya. Sabi ko, may sense pala yung trauma na to. And you know what I realized? Nung nagamit ko po siya dun sa ginawa kong project na na-mention kanina na sila Ate Dimples and Joanne. Sabi ko, unhealed wounds ko pa rin pala to. So, I still have to work on it. As, parang na-admit ko sa sarili ko na, okay, ito, kailangan ko pa itong ayusin. And then, may mga times na, kung hindi mo naman, like, nahihirapan kang example, message ko si Direk, hindi ko kayang umiyak. Hindi ko kayang umiyak, nakakaiyak po yung scene. Ano kayang bubog? Kahit anong gamit ko dun sa karga ko, hindi ko magamit. Sasabihin niya, anak, ganito lang yan. Gumawa ka ng mga what if scenario sa mind mo. So ako naman, gumawa, kunwari namatay yung ex ko, yung mga ganyan. Joke lang po to, buhay pa po siya. Napatawa ko lang kayo kasi ang seryoso nyo. Anyway, totoo po yun, gagawa ka ng mga what if scenario sa minds mo na makakatulong. Doon sa character, doon sa scene, aside sa scene and overall objective na natutunan namin from Chaka. Tatalon ka talaga. Direct may kissing scene, okay lang yan. Kunwari, jowa mo si Joem. Ganun po. You have to... Yeah, tama. Tama rin si Miss Carla na it's a never-ending learning. Minsan nga nanonood ako ng TV, sabi ko, galing naman niya. Naawa din ako sa kanya. Ganon. Pag kakilala mo po talaga yung character and role, mas madali lang din aside sa tama and na matutunan din namin from Direk Ryan sa workshop. Sa success ka talaga. Thank you so much!
Step by the step na sa success. Magandang gabi po, ako po si Allen Cecilio. Hello, Direk. Agree po ako sa lahat ng sinabi nilang lahat, so copy-paste na lang po. Hindi ba pwede? Sasagot ako. Anyway, ang natutunan ko po kay Direk Ryan, actually, nag-start po ako sa kanya, 17 years old ako.
Ilan taon ka na?
18 po. 26 na po. So, 10 years ko na rin siyang teacher si Direk Ryan. Pangalawang ulit ko na to sa kanya na from intro and hanggang sa masterclass ulit. Thank you, Direk.
Kasi kakapasa niya pa lang sa masterclass ngayon.
Yes. Wow. Kaya excited na ako sa next batch po ng workshop. Level up na po. Then step by the step na tayo ay sa success. Yeah. Anyway, ang natutunan ko pa kay Direk, aside from the pain na magagamit mo talaga siya as an actor. And tulad nga ng sinasabi rin ng ibang mga estudyante, Direk, para sa akin talaga, personally, itong workshop, para siyang therapy sa akin eh. Kasi tayong mga tao, meron tayong mga trauma, mga pain na natatakot tayong i-confront sa sarili natin. Hindi natin piniface, parang dinadivert natin lagi yung attention natin sa ibang bagay para hindi lang natin i-acknowledge yung pain and yung trauma na na-experience natin. And dito sa workshop, tutulungan tayo ni Direk na harapin yun and use it as a fuel para manalo tayo dun sa eksenang gagawin natin. Yun yung pinaka natutunan ko kay Direk. And of course, yung walang maliit na roles. There's no small roles, only small actors. Kasi nga, kahit na background ka, kahit na isa lang linya mo, yung character mo, mahalaga yan kasi hindi mabubuo ang isang eksena kung wala ka. At kahit gano'ng kalit yung character mo, kahit isang linya ka lang, dalawa lang, umuo ka lang dun sa bida, meron ka pa rin objective dun sa eksena at yun ang importante. Kung yung oo lang na yun, kung yes mo na yun, pero nararamdaman mo at alam mo yung objective mo, buo mo yung character mo sa sarili mo, mananalo ka pa rin dun sa eksena. Yun po.
Thank you.
Good evening po. Kinakabahan din ako. I'm Sam Coloso po. Hello everyone. And first of all, gusto ko pong magpasalamat sa MQAA, Sir Jeff, Direk Ryan. Thank you po. It's so amazing to be seated amongst these actors. Grabe. So ayun po, I just wanna be honest. Kabado talaga. I just wanna be honest po. Natakot po ako coming into Direk Ryan's workshop because I've heard na the Chabak technique is something like na you're going to confront your pain, you're going to confront your traumas. Ganun po ang sinasabi ng lahat ng co-actors na na-meet ko. So I thought I wasn't ready to open up. Pero nung naging estudyante na po ako ni Direk Ryan, I just had so many realizations, not only about myself, pero it also helped me transform. It's really a metamorphosis kasi it'll help you win from your past traumas. Yung objectives mo as an actor or in your character, dun mo magagamit yung trauma mo. And it will help you not just stay in one place, yung nandun lang yung trauma mo yung nasa loob mo lang siya. Tutulungan ka talaga ng karakter mo na makabawi or makabangon ka in life. So ayun, yun nga, sabi ni Direk, para talaga siyang therapy. Kaya I'm so thankful for this experience. And dati ko pa po pangarap na maging teacher si Direk Ryan nung nasa kabila pa po ako. And now, it's a full circle moment kasi nabigay po sa amin, MQAA artists, ang opportunity na to. Kaya maraming salamat po. Thank you, Direk.
Thank you.
Kuya Glenn. And next up, we do have Charmy.
Charmy from Philippine Star.
Hello. So for Polo, paano mo i-describe yung style ni Direk sa pagtuturo?
Ilan ang gusto? Yung nag-work lang.
Paano ko i-describe kung paano siya magturo? I did kasi mga before nung nag-start ako mag-showbiz, meron ako mga workshops na pinasukan. Pero honestly speaking, si Direk Ryan talaga, doon ko talaga naiintindihan yung technique eh. Iba yung Chabak technique, like talagang magagamit pa siya sa totoong buhay. And ang maganda dito, bago kami mag-start ng yung scene work namin, nagre-lecture si Direk. And yung mga lecture niya sa inyo, sa amin, is paano maging mabuting tao. Yung talagang pinaka-importante. Kasi yun nga, given naman yung pag nag-training ka, syempre, kahit pa paano uhusay ka umarte, pag ginagawa mo siya, mapapractice ka umarte. Pero yung pagiging mabuting tao, yun yung minsan nakakalimutan natin i-train yung sarili natin para maging mabuting tao, di ba? So, etong technique na to, and si Direk Ryan, dun siya muna magfo-focus. Mag-lecture siya kung paano maging mabuting tao. So, yun siguro yung kaibahan. Kasi di ba yung iba, para lang maging magaling umiyak, magpatawa, dun nakafocus. Ito si Direk Ryan, yun talaga eh. Paano ka maging mabuting tao muna. Tapos, second, yun na, paano ka maging magaling na artista.
So for my second question for Direk, so what sets apart Chabak technique from other acting style, and how effective is this technique as compared sa ibang style?
Again, thank you. Hindi ko inimbento to. Si Ivana Chabak to. But we've seen a lot of actors na nanalo, from Halle Berry to Brad Pitt to name it, to Charlize Theron, even to 69-year-old mumbling actor Sylvester Stallone nanalo sa Creed because of Ivana Chabak, and so on and so forth. And ang dami. So nung nag-aaral ako, kasi ang dami ko nang alam before. But when I got the book The Power of the Actor last 2006, 2 years pa lang yatang nilalabas yung libro, ginagamit ko na siya. Until I emailed Ivana Chabak, sumagot kagad sa akin, you need to stay here. During that time, I have lots of soap opera right and left. Sabi sa akin, if I'll stay at least 4 to 6 months there, sabi ko, I might lose my job in the Philippines. But 2011, I really went. Talagang binitawan ko lahat ng trabaho ko, nag-aral ako, hindi ako director doon. I'm putting up scenes. Estudyante ako in a teacher's training program wherein I'm attending 15 classes. I'm participating to 3 to 5 classes as an actor. Nagre-rehearse ako kasama ng mga puti, kasama ng mga iba't ibang lahi. Tapos, every time Chabak will teach the master class, kailangan nandun ako sa tabi niya. Doon ko naintindihan that she cannot really teach it, I will just catch it. Yung acting cannot be taught, but it can only be caught. So nakita ko doon, even up to the last minute, nalilipad na lang ako after 4 months sa pabalik ng Pilipinas, nagti-teachers training pa rin kami na 6 Hollywood actors. She let them put up a scene, and then ikikritik ko with her beside me, checking all my questioning. Ganun katindi. Nangiginig ako. Pero nagawa ko yun using my own pain to overcome. And yun yung pag-uwi ko sa Pilipinas, in-apply ko sa mga artista at nakita ko yung na-effective. And ang bilis, nagtatransform sila. So, doon ko makikita eh. Doon lang eh. What is the output? Doon tayo. Ilalaban ko ang artista ko who lands jobs and who win awards. Ganon lang. Yun lang yung masasabi ko. Though, the difference is that we use inner work. We use inner work to solve, resolve, and evolve, and create that catharsis. Kasi ulitin ko lang, I don't mind imagination. Imagination can make you credible, but pain will make you unforgettable and remarkable. Kahit naman sa inyo eh, di ba? Iba kapag pinag-usapan na natin yung mga importanteng tao sa buhay ninyo. At hindi natin yung ginagawang dahilan para O sige, magngangaw-ngaw na ako, I will wallow in pain. No. We use it for change to move on. I hope I answered it. Thank you.
Thank you, Charmy. Next up, we have Tito Jerry Olea from PEP.
Follow up po rin direct. Even before dun sa bubog at karga workshop mo sa DCP, na-mention mo na rin naman talaga na single out mo si Christian Pablos and Joshua Garcia.
Yeah.
Dun sa mga talagang ang dalong negro. Pero yung tanong ko, mako-consider ba yung follow up dun sa tanong niya? Parang kasi aggressive din sa pagtuturo ngayon, Meister method naman si Angeli Bayani. Meron ba kayong parang rivalry?
Ako, never kong naisip na may rivalry kami or whatever. Kasi di ba, siyempre inaaral ko rin naman ang mga nagtuturong iba. I've been to the Meissner, I've been to Being kasi di ba, lahat yan are healthy, kumbaga healthy competition kami lahat. Kasi hindi ko nakikita na kakompetensya ko sila. Halimbawa, di ba, marami yan eh. We have the Meissner of Angeli and some sideline actors. We have Being of Ana Fileo in Sparkle. And then we have the PETA, we have, let's say, Malu de Guzman, and then Being din si Malu. Tapos we have, estudyante ko rin before si Eric de la Cruz, Taxi Talier, Stella Adler, and all that. Never ko silang nakikitang kakompetensya kasi maraming bagay na matututunan din dun sa mga technique nila. I've been through all, but siguro one thing that I can attest, coming from ako mismo yung nag-undergo ng teacher actor training sa Hollywood. I'm in the kumbaga parang nandun mismo ako sa heart ng Hollywood eh, sa Melrose Avenue ni Ivana Chabak. I've seen actors who are Hollywood na after ng ang makakates ng si Lisa. Kasi si Lisa went there, di ba? At nakita niya talaga na ibang klase yung tagisan ng galing doon. Mahihiya ka kapag tamad ka, walang nalilate. And then even ang pinag-uusapan is yung technique pa rin because after the workshop, may pagpag kami para hindi mo dala-dala yung emosyon eh. Pumupunta kami sa bar, we drink, we eat, we talk about life, and then networking na rin yun. I do that here as well. Para hindi dala-dala ng artista yung mga pain na yun. Papagpag kami, kakain kami, iinom kami. O bago na nga lang yung kainan ko, dito na sa Greenfield District. Okay, naniniwago ako. Pero ang saya lang kasi you get to know more of your actors. Ano po, hindi ko sila pinipilit lahat. I'm not the type of director that general commander, sisigawan kita, mumuray kita, papagalitan kita. I need to earn the respect of my actors. So the most important thing is creating deep, meaningful relationships sa kanila. Hindi ko po sila pinipilit na magbukas. Aantayin ko sila. Kasi yan lang din naman sinasabi ko sa ibang artista na minsan matitigas ang ulo, tamad. One time, bigyan niya na akong sinabi ang artista na kailan ka magsa-shape up. You need to rehearse, etc. etc. O nung nagsipag, ayun na, may lead actor na, and so on and so forth. Marami po silang ganon.
Initials din.
Sorry po. Nasa kanya lang po yun. Yun po.
Okay, kay Miss Carmi naman, natutuwa kami even before sa mga previous interview namin, talagang kinukwento mo itong pag-workshop mo para ano. Pero ano yung pinaka-ultimate goal mo kahit at sa ganitong edad at tagal mo sa industriya, nag-workshop ka pa rin, minamanifest mo ba na manalo ka ng acting award?
Oh, syempre naman, oo. At saka gusto ko maging kalinya ko sina John Arcelia, Tirso Cruz III, di ba? Sina Uge, yung, bagets pa si Uge. Pero ang ibig ko sabihin, gusto kong magtagal at saka makross ko talaga yung sa drama. At maging main kontrabida or whatever, pero malaki yung role. Because that's how much passionate I am sa craft ko. At ang laki nga ng naitulong ng mga techniques na nakukuha ko from direct. Yeah.
Ang galing-galing mo kasi mag-comedy eh, kaya sana mabigyan ka nga rin ng chance sa drama.
Ay, nako, meron na.
Tabang na.
Siyempre dito sa TV5, diba, sir? Ayan, meron na akong next na gagawin namin next month at prime time.
Wow!
And drama!
So yun po yung sinasabi kong may actors land jobs and eventually will win award.
Okay, kay Miss Lisa rin, last question ko. Paano mo ito nai-apply dun sa napanood ka namin sa para kay B na play? Paano mo yung mga bubog, yung mga arga?
Iba-iba. So, I've been doing Chabak for the last 13 years. 12 years. So, nahihirapan ako actually gawin yung eksena kung hindi ako gagamit ng Chabak technique. Kasi with Meisner, Meisner is about presence. It's about reacting. So you're reacting, not necessarily having this pain, hindi siya yung pinaka-core na hinihingi ng eksena, ng technique, but listening. If you listen to your actor, you'll be able to react, you're present, so your emotions are drawn from what your actor and your co-actor is giving you. Ganon siya. So for Para Kay B, yung role kasi ni Esther doon is, she's living in a world where content, ang gusto niya is maipagmalaki sa buong mundo sa sarili niyang paraan na mahal niya ang isang babae sa panahong hindi accepted yung same-sex relationship. Dahil nakakaangat siya sa buhay, ang na-inlove siya sa katulong nila. So, how do you navigate that space? So, it's very important for me to draw from a personal pain. And it was during the time that Ice and I can't share to the world that we are in love. And yung takot ko na pag nilabas ko siya at nilabas namin siya sa publiko, we will be judged, which happened. Especially nung nagpakasal kami. So, napakalalim nung pinaghuhugutan mo, because hanggang ngayon may mga ganun pa rin kaming struggles. So when you use pain or that trauma and that fear, it gives more, for me, more authentic. Nararamdaman nyo yung pinagdadaanan ko kasi nakikita nyo kung paano ko siya ini-express doon sa eksena with those thoughts. So for me, I substitute Sarah o yung eksena ko as Ice. And nung pinag-uusapan namin yon, yung hesitation mo is parang nilalagay ko yung sarili ko doon sa mundo namin before, nung hindi namin, paano namin pinag-uusapan kung paano kami magka-come out. So, that's how complicated and complex also the technique is. But given a choice between just being present and walang laman yung utak ko, nakikita si Ice lalo, alam niya, ibang technique pinawin mo. Kasi alam niya na, as an actor, I've already become used to that. Kasi medyo mahirap din yung minsan. Kumarga. Kasi minsan, natural sa atin na binablock ka ng totoo mong pagkatao na ang role ng konsensya natin is to consciousness natin is to block you from pain. Imagine, pinipilit mo siyang buksan sa isang eksena at nararamdaman ng tao yung pinagdadaanan mo as you're going through opening that trauma. So, very complicated. But, you know, after each performance in Para Kay B, when I go out there, yung mga taong nakapanood sa amin and sa akin, they say that, thank you for bringing life to Esther, because I am an Esther. So parang sa lahat ng mga Esthers of the world na takot ipakita yung kanilang pagkatao sa mga taong mahal nila dahil sa sinasabi ng society, I was able to justify it. It's the best thing that you can receive as an actor. So yun, napakalaking tulong talaga ng Chabak sa akin. Yung eksena ko with AJ, I have a daughter who's not with me. At tagal na namin hindi magkasama. So that's why excited ako to do the play, because it's my little moment and opportunity to relive a moment that I share with my daughter. Yung nagbabanter kami bilang mag-ina, binibiro niya ako sa gusto niyang mag-come out, ganon. I put myself in there and I live that world. So, iba talaga. So, napakasarap umarte, especially if you know that you are equipped with the tools that can provide and give effective performances.
Thank you.
Thanks to Jerry. Next up, we have Bix.
Hi.
Bix, Buzz, and Abante.
Thank you, MJ. Hi, Direk. Direk. Ayan
Back-to-meet ka bigla, ha?
Kasi pangarap ko,
Baka may karga ka.
pangarap ko siya maging teacher din.
Ay, natalo kaya, no?
Kasi maraming talagang nagsasabi na maganda about the Shabbat.
Yes.
Pero Direk, dito ba sa pag yung mga aabot sa masterclass, may chance ba na maging part or contract artist ng MQAA?
Hindi kami nangangako ni Sir Jeff, pero may chance. Kagaya lang after nung last masterclass ko, biglang nagkaroon ng vertical drama, yung 3 Queens and a Baby. Yung dalawa sa masterclass ko, pinag-audition ko, pantay-pantay lahat. Sabi ko, anak, mag-ano kayo? Ito yung role ninyo, binigay sa akin nila Sir Jeff, nila Isa yung line, yung sides. Guess what? Sila yung napili kagad. The next day after, hindi ko pinapangakong lahat ganon. Pero may chance, kasi lalo na nagsisimula kami, saan pa ba kami kukuha ng artista? Para dito sa TV5, sa Signal, at kung saan mang platform, kung hindi doon sa mga na-train po naming artista. So, we will do our best to give them work once na kailangan pulido at mahusay, lalo na with the Eddie Garcia bill, di ba? 16 hours na lang, 13 hours na lang talaga yan. Dapat mahusay. In the first 2 takes, dapat good work.
Bonggas. Para naman kay Kitch yung aking next question. Hi, Kitch.
Fuck you.
Kasi si Kitch, magaling ng aktor. Pero nag-workshop pa rin siya para mas mag-improve niya yung kanyang pag-arte. Pero ikaw, Kitch, ano yung mapapayo mo dun sa mga aspiring actor na nagdududa pa na nadadalawang isip pa na sumabak sa acting workshop?
Huwag na sila magduda.
Magdalawang isip?
Oo, huwag na sila magdalawang isip. Kasi yun nga, gaya nung sabi ng mga veteran actors natin dito, at saka ni Direk Ryan, continuous learning talaga siya. Ngayon, kung hindi ka willing na matuto, paano ka magsasucess? Pero sobrang hirap din magbaba ng pride, gets naman. Pero pag nagawa mo yun, tapos maturuan ka ni Direk ng proper way, magiging mas maganda at maayos yung trabaho mo. At the same time, yun din yung lecture na binibigay sa amin ni Direk before mag-start. Ngayon ko lang na-realize nung sinabi ni Sir Polo yung about sa pagiging mabuting tao, lalo na minsan bilang artista, nakafocus ka na lang dun sa acting, work, fame. Pero nakakalimutan mo yung humility, yung pagiging mabait na tao. So feel ko yun yung priceless doon. So ayun, siguro huwag sila magdalawang isip kasi hindi lang pagiging pag-arte yung matututunan mo dito, kundi yung pagiging artista, yung ano yung dapat ugali ng talagang totoong artista.
Ano masasabi ni Direk Ryan?
So susub ko lang kasi tingnan mo yung humility rin ni Kitch, kahit marami na siyang trabaho, hindi ko siya pinaakyat ng advance. Kakagraduate niya lang sa akin ng introductory class. And kahit sa kasama niya yung mga baguhan, may mga kaklase siya na dito na nag-volunteer. Pero ngayon, after the session, binigyan ko na sila ng assessment, pwede na siya mag-advance. So it doesn't mean you're an artista, kailangan ilagay na kagad kita doon. I-assess mo na kita. At in fairness, nag-undergo si Kitch ng training at hindi siya namili kung anong bigay ko sa kanya, nag-sombadings man siya or whatever. Ang dami niyang ginawa doon sa workshop, nag-monologue, pero hindi siya nagreklamo. Niyakap niya lang yung process at ngayon, level up na siya sa advance.
Hindi naman nakatakot, di ba puro intro lang ako? Hindi na ako
mag-level
Pero next naman para kay Michael Verse, since you're an athlete, ano yung parang may nakikita ka bang pagkapareho bilang isang atleta dito sa pagiging isang performing artist?
Yes po, sobrang the same. In fact, ilang beses ako na example ni Direk Ryan when it comes to the workshop kasi yung pagiging actor, may training dahil yung sinasabi ni Ms. Carrie na you should always prepare, yung sinabi ko kanina. Kasi without preparation, success is sobrang hard. Same din sa pagiging athlete. Yun yung mahirap kasi I'm also an actor, I'm also an athlete. So binabalance ko talaga siya. So sa morning, nagtitraining po ako to become the best athlete I can be. Sa workshop naman ni Direk, nagtitraining din ako to be the best actor I can be. So I'm doing both na hopefully manalo din ako ng acting award kagaya nito.
Saka alam niyo, sa workshop, minsan hindi nila alam yung talent na yun, na-discover namin sa workshop. Ang na-discover ko kay Michael, kahit ayaw niyang sabihin ko, na-discover kong komedyante siya. Kasi pinagawa ko sa kanyang eksena sa 51st Dates. Tawang-tawa kaming lahat. And yet, ang pinaka-challenge sa kanya, complete contrast, pinagawa ko sa kanya yung role ni Bembol Roco sa Maynila sa Makukunang Liwanag. Doon siya nahirapan. Pero after 2 rework, nagawa niya ng mahusay. Na hindi niya ginaya si Bembol. Na hindi niya ginaya si Adam Sandler. Sarili niyang choices.
Bongga si Michael. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bix. And last we have Jay Bueno from Kumagkao.
Hello, Derek. Well, I have to think of like a really good final question for you. Yeah, I had other questions, but this one should be really, really good. Well, my question for you, Derek, is of course the Chabak technique itself, as I'm seeing it from outside, because I haven't really like undergone the whole enchilada of the workshop. For me, it's like a two-edged sword of some sort. I'd like to think of it as just a technique, but in hindsight, you're thinking of really, really hard emotions, per se, that people need to pull out something from. But how do you measure that? In some way, because if you think about it, it's pretty dangerous to do that. The mental health of the person, how are you supposed to gauge that? Because sometimes the actor that you're seeing is just on the day itself. Either that or maybe an acquaintance that you won't really have the capacity to actually know if he or she would be able to handle what you're going to teach them.
I don't communicate with them. Yun yung sinasabi ko kanina, diba? The difference between the Chabak technique and the one that was developed in the past are we don't use emotions to teach emotions as an end result. We teach them how to use emotions as a way to empower a goal. Ano yun? I don't communicate with actors about emotion. Kaagad. We talk about objectives. We need to make sense with their overall objective, with their scene objective. Hindi ko sa ginagawa silang cerebral actor, ha? Pero tinuturuan ko sila kung paano magbasa ng script. Na hindi mo basta-basta pinapalitan yan. Kaya ginawa yan ng director at ng writer kasi may ibig sabihin. Hindi ka basta-basta nagpapalit ng linya without asking the director. That might change the objective. Let's say, kunyari, to get you to love me in spite of. Papaniwalaan ko naman sila eh. Sasabihin ko lang naman sa kanila kung okay, sinong karga mo dito and why. Then, makikita ko yun. Mararamdaman ko naman kung totoo o hindi eh. Pero hindi ko sila pipilitin. Sasabihin ko lang sa kanila, it's not working. Who's the next in line? Let's have emotional diary. Sila mismo yung nag-open up sa akin eh. And alam ko rin kung paano ko sila tatadyakan para tumalon sa bangin. At alam ko rin, that's the reason why I need to know my actors. Let's say, kunyari, yung sinasabi mo na, paano direct kung makilala mo lang sila on the set. So we have ways on how to do some commonality of pain. I have some exercises na hindi sila mabaviolate. I always ask permission. Same thing when we do physical stuffs. Kunyari, di ba, sampalan. Kailangan mapaalam ka sa co-actor mo. Pero sometimes, siguro yung director, binulungan ka ako, sige, gulatin mo para may lumabas. Sabi mga ganong director eh. But I don't do that. I always ask permission. I don't force them. You can all ask them. Okay? It's a matter of, kung ayaw niyang ibigay, okay, I will wait for you. But I will just tell you that nobody beats pain. So I always tell actors, welcome to show business. Acting is all about being personal. Hindi ko sinasabing mali ang mga tinuturo ng ibang teacher. ang sa akin lang is, why not you try this? Okay? This will help you as a creative person, and you will become a better human being by facing your deep-seated shit in life, deep-seated issues in life. By using what? By acting. By, hindi lang naman siya puro anger eh. There's love. Kaya pati yung maririnig mo lagi sa akin sa hashtag Happy Karga and all that. Even those comedy is coming from tragedy as well. Yun ganon. But we need to understand how to create choices. Hindi lang naman yung, minsan, yung sinabi ni Lisa kanina, hindi naman all the time kinakargahan mo. Sometimes, you're just using the other person. So when we use sexuality, let's say, when it comes to flirting, when it comes getting you to bed, when it comes to, may mga Viva Max at may mga Viva Prime actors na nagte-train sa akin, I teach them on how to, when we flirt, when we use that objective to get you to bed. Kinakargahan pa ba natin yon? Hindi. That's the, kumbaga parang that's the, kumbaga parang yun lang yung rule sa kargahan na, sige nga, di ba, kung makikipag-flirt ka ba sa isang tao, iisip ka ba ng isang tao? Di ba, parang hindi. So may mga ganong areas in the technique wherein I need to gauge the person. So that's the most important for me. I need to get to know the actors. Di ba dapat ganon din ang director? At ganon din ang producer. They need to know their actors. And that's the reason why, if the actors are very good, 50% of the director's work is done already. Yeah, I hope that.
Yes, and with that, Direk, who are you expecting to go to this workshop in the summer?
Kasi I have done this before, that I'm expecting those people who wanted to learn acting, who wanted to become an actor.
So it's like
tuturuan ko sila ng proseso ng paano maging mahusay na artista. At the same time, they will just discover them. That's the most important in the workshop. They will discover themselves. And bonus na lang, nagiging mabuting tao sila, which is the most important. Bonus na lang din yun sa akin na they started to care. They started to be generous, even with their co-actors on the set. Yung nagbabago yung pag-uugali, but more than anything, sa akin yung the moment they get to know more of themselves, that's already a success for them. So everybody, kasi from the kids, we have 6 to 9 years old, we have 10 to 12, then 13 to 17 and 18 and above. Sinesegregate namin yun. Kasi may mga iba't ibang priority at maturity yung mga range of ages na yun.
Okay, so you have them on range of age and then introductory and then
introductory, advanced, and the master class.
Thank you so much.
Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, JM, and that